Hello everyone, my name is Victoria Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist. Welcome to my studio. Today, in this very quick tutorial, I will show to you how you can create your custom brush in Adobe Photoshop. So guys, let's rock and roll. So, I have opened Photoshop and also I have created my document. Size of my document is 2500 by 2500. My document now has only one layer with white background and this layer locked. What I will do now, guys, I will create a new empty layer. I will explain to you why just in a second. So I will create a new empty layer, and after that I will click on the curvature pen tool to activate it. In the options bar I will specify shape, not path, and I will specify fill color to black. Now I will tap anywhere in my document to create first curvature point, just like that, and now I will build my leaf shape. Double click to create straight curvature point, and voila, double click to create straight curvature point, and I will finish building up my leaf shape. And now I will explain you why I have created a new layer. After I closed my shape, definitely I will need to adjust it. So because I'm working with separate layer, I can adjust this shape without jumping to any other tool. To do so, I will click on any curvature point I would like to adjust, and I will adjust it in a way I like, just like that. And around here as well. Maybe you know what? To create a new curvature point along your shape, simply click anywhere you like, and just like that Photoshop will add a new curvature point. How easy is it? Now I will create a new empty layer. I will change color for my fill from black to white, and using same curvature point I will create this simple shape to add extra touch to my beautiful leaf. And believe or not, our brush is ready. Now I will hide my background layer just for my viewers who just started their journey in Photoshop, and I will ask Photoshop to merge visible layers. Now all my leaf layers merged together. And this is our brush. But how you can add this brush to your brush presets and how you can use this brush. To do so, click on Edit menu, and after that, click on Defined Brush Preset. Now Photoshop will ask you to rename your new brush. I will rename my leaf brush, just like that, and I will click OK. And look at this, our brush is ready. Let me create a new empty layer for you guys, a new document, I'm sorry, just like that. I will change color, and this is our brush. We can bring size of our brush down, just like that, or we can increase size of our brush. So this is our brush, but how we can customize this brush, how we can make this brush more interesting? Let me create a new document for you, just for better visual representation for you. And now guys, I will open my brushes panel. And here you can see our new brush we just created with you. To customize my brush, what I will do, I will click on window, and here window menu, and here I will click on brush settings, just like that. I will reposition my brush panel on the side just for better preview for you. First of all, what I will do in here, I will click on shape dynamics, just like that. First thing first, First thing what I will do, I will specify control to pen pressure. Why? Because I always use a Wacom tablet. I hope you are using tablet as well, any tablet. And what I will do here, I will increase size jitter just like that, and look at my brush. My brush already become more interesting. Also, I will change minimum diameter. I will change angle jitter just to make my brush stroke more interesting, and I will switch control to pen pressure, of course. Roundness jitter as well, I will increase to 16%, and again I will specify to pen pressure. Now I will click on scattering, and Photoshop will redirect me to scattering workspace where I can adjust my brush. Look at this. What I will do now, guys, I will increase scattering. Look, scatter value, I'm sorry, and look at this. Look at our brush. You can preview your brush live in live preview window in a brush settings panel, just like that. Look at this. This is our brush, guys. Play with the settings. I'm showing to you some examples. You can create something super unique, so play with brush settings. So what I will do, I will increase a scatter value to 646%, and also I will specify control to pen pressure is important to me. Also I will maybe, you know what, I will increase count to, I will leave it at 1, and count jitter I will specify to 20%, and control to pen pressure, just like that. Texture, you can add texture to your brush. It's up to you. With particular this brush, I don't want to have any texture, so I will disable this feature. Dial brush, if you want to have two brushes in one brush stroke, you can specify dial dual brush option. I don't want it. Color dynamics, this is very important with our leaf brush. Why? Let's enable this option. I enable a color dynamics option, and Photoshop redirected me to color dynamics workspace. What I will do here, guys, I will specify foreground and background jitter to 50%. Now my brush in one brush stroke will use 50% of foreground color and 50% of background color. And by the way, let me change color for background. I will use foreground. I will use green brush, green color for foreground. For foreground, I'm using green color, and for background, I will use, yellow color, just for greater contrast for you, for better visual representation. You can change hue jitter, and I will show to you just in a second how it will affect your brush, just in a second. If you want to have more painterly effect in your brush, specify wet edges. And again, do not forget about smoothing. Always specify smoothing. Enable smoothing options, and by the way, color dynamics, specify control to pen pressure, always, just like that. And now let's create our first brush stroke. I will create a new empty layer, and just like that, guys, look at our brush. Now I will create a new empty layer, and I will create one brush stroke, just like that. I will create a straight line, or almost straight line. Now let's play with color dynamic options more. You can change hue jitter, saturation jitter, brightness jitter, and purity, just like that. And look at our brush right now. So you can play with hue, saturation, and brightness, and you will see what you like the most. And look at this, guys, it's absolutely amazing. I love custom brushes. Look, using only one brush and adjusting hue, saturation, and brightness, we can create summer brush, we can create autumn brush, spring brush, just adjusting options in color dynamics workspace, just like that. Now, if I will switch back to click on brush tip shape, here I can increase or decrease spacing for my brush. And look at this. If I will increase size of my brush, just like that. If I will decrease spacing, and I will bring size of my brush down, just like that. And now the last thing I would like to show to you, this one. I will change color to any other color, just like that, and no problem at all. Also, if I will increase size of my brush, I can create only one brush, one leaf, just like that. So guys, you can do whatever you like, just like that. And the last tip. Example, I'm working on summer art because it's summer, and I would like to use green colors. For foreground color, I will use bright green color. For a background color, I will use a little bit darker shade of green color because it's summer, everything is green. And this is my brush. I know that I will use this brush all the time. I will use this brush with exact this size, with exact this same colors. Without switching and adjusting color and size of my brush all the time, what I will do, I will open my brushes panel, and here I will click on create a new brush, just like that. And Photoshop will ask me to rename my new brush. I will rename this brush to my leaf brush adjusted, just like that. And also I will specify that, yes, Photoshop, I would like to capture brush size in preset, include tool settings, and include color. And now look at this, guys. If I will switch to any other brush, let me move it on the side. If I will switch to any other side and I will do something with this brush, and after that I will jump back to our new leaf brush adjusted, Photoshop will remember all setting I specified in this brush. If you do not remember, if you do not believe me, let's do this experiment. I will switch to other brush. I will change color, just like that. And let me, you know what? Let me create a move brushes panel just out of our way, and I will create a new empty layer, just like that. And now I'm using red color. I will paint something just like that. Look, Now I will switch back to our adjusted leaf brush, and without switching and doing anything, look at this. Photoshop remembers all setting I specify for this brush, so now you can easily access to your favorite brush with your favorite setting you applied to some specific brush. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you today. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you for your time. Thank you for spending your morning. Today it's 9:15 a.m. So thank you for spending your morning with me. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.